Welcome back, and thank you for watching. Oh man, feels good to be back. This is number 12, I believe, unless I'm wrong. 12, that means 3 months every Sunday. It's been 3 months since I've been doing this. That's pretty cool. That feels good. And the last podcast got the most views of any podcast thus far. 87 views. I was like, God damn, I'm surprised. And counting. Let's try to hit 100. That's crazy to me. Can't believe that. Thank you. If you're watching this, thank you. That's just cool. Just feels nice. Feels nice to be consistent with this. I love doing this, honestly. This is my favorite type of video I do. Obviously, the stand-up stuff is my bread and butter, son. But I like this a lot, so it feels nice. And I'm trying to post a stand-up short every day. I'm not trying to. I am posting a stand-up short every day. So every day there'll be a new stand-up clip posted to shorts. Just trying to get my name out there, trying to build a fan base, trying to get those subscribers. So if you're watching this and you ain't subscribed, give me a subscribe because I'll leave you laughing. And if I don't, one day I will, because I'm just progressing and progressing, because it's all about progression in this life. But I'm also just living one day at a time, my friends. That's what you got to do. And try not to really focus on this, I need that. I'm trying to live for today. Just trying to live for today, sonny boy. What is it, May 17th, I believe? Yeah, May 17th, 2026. I'm living for today. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about life. Just enjoying today. Because why the fuck not? Anyways. It was an amazing week of comedy and amazing week of just life, Monday, I did... Well, first off, let me say, I texted the owner of Absolute Comedy, and I'm doing next Sunday. So next Sunday, I'll be doing a podcast, and then in the nighttime, doing a spot at Absolute Comedy. Fucking right. Fire, dude. But yeah, that was cool. We texted him on Sundays to see if we can get a spot, and he gave me Sunday, which is a showcase for him. But is it a showcase? Nah, it's just another spot, because when I go up there, I just bash out regardless. Anyways, though, Monday, University Tavern. Every other Monday, me and Carmina, we run that. It was my boy Ian running it, and now it's me and her because he moved to BC for the summer. That was really fun. Nancy, the owner, is the best. Nancy and Rita holding it down at University Tavern. No, they're the best. She's a sweet, older Lebanese lady. Just the best. She's so generous, so nice. Just letting us do our thing there, even if there's no audience, if there's an audience, if anything. She's just the best. She's always giving us, she brought a bunch of Werther's Originals. The best. Werther's Originals are lit. I love those things. I literally had about 20. My friend was like, I had 4 and I felt fat. And I was like, really? I had 20 and I want more. Maybe that's why I have a protruding gut. Or that's also probably because I eat everything and anything at any time. Not right now, though, because my teeth are mangled. Yeah, my teeth are hurting. Anyways, yeah, University Tavern was lit. We had fun. Really good time. Just fun comic mic. Trying new stuff, having fun. Me and Carmina did a tandem host, which wasn't great. Tandem hosting is not good, and we're learning that. maybe we can do it again. We'll write some shit or have some topics to. We did it spur of the moment, and it was random. But what can you do? What can you do? It was fun. That's what University Tavern's for. So if you're listening to this and you're on Ottawa, May 25th, come through. Anyways, then we went to Swizzles, of course. Had a bash out there. It was fun. Tuesday came around. The big day. Album recording for Pub 101 Chronicles. So basically, Pub 101 was this amazing open mic at this bar called Pub 101. And it was amazing open mic. It was the grimy, gritty open mic of Ottawa. To me, the greatest open mic, the greatest comedy spot in Ottawa history. It shut down October 2024. It was dead in the water. They did it for many years. When I first started, it was a staple. It was the place you go to get your heart broken and build that, build that heart as a comedian. Just build that armor, You freaking... I probably did, I don't know. Let's say roughly 30 to 50 sets there. And one of them I did good. I remember one of them. I did good, and I felt so accomplished. Other than that, it was gritty, dark, spotlight right in your eyes. You couldn't see anyone. Upstairs, it was a 3-level bar, and it was upstairs. They hid us away, and it was, it was the best. It would go till freaking late as hell sometimes, It started at 9:11, which was hilarious. That was the showtime 9:11, and it really didn't start until like 11:30. No, it would start like 9:40 a lot of the time, whatever. But it would run until late. They would let people do long ass sets. My boy did an hour once when he was like 5 months in. An hour, yeah. And it was a gritty place, so... And they did an album recording there once. Everyone just did. It was just a show, but they recorded it, and it was fun. I wasn't there for that. But anyways, it got shut down. And Tuesday nights was left bleak. We still have No Forks. We still had a couple other shows randomly. Now we got Tiki Bar. Still have No Forks. I did No Forks on Tuesday. And then we went to Tiki Bar to record the Pub 101 Chronicles. Caesar McCool, he set that all up because he was the producer of Pub 101. So he set it up at Tiki Bar where we just recorded an album. A lot of people did their sets. I wrote for the show. My set was basically, it was just a bunch of fictitious memories of Pub 101. Fun, silly stuff. I was like, I'll share some of my favorite memories. And everyone's like, oh, that's going to be amazing. And then it was just a bunch of crazy stuff that never happened except one. I'm not going to tell you what they were because I might post that set. I'm thinking about it. It might be a fun time. But yeah, that was a really good time. It was 2 hours and 37 minutes of recording. Amazing, fun time. Craziness. A lot of people had some crazy fun sets. Yeah, man. Good times. Commemorating Pub 101. We'll miss you forever. Forever. And I did No Forks before that. Like I said, that was a fun mic to do because there was audience and it was good. Did some jokes and then went to pub and had a good time. Got Taco Bell after at like 12 at night with Carmina. That was fun. We're fat. That's what we do. Should I have done it? No. But was it delicious? Yes. Taco Bell is one of those things I find like McDonald's, you spend a lot of money, you eat it, and then you regret your entire life. Whereas Taco Bell, you spend a lot of money, you eat it, you regret spending money, but you don't regret eating it because it's so good. It's the best. Taco Bell is the best. I love Taco Bell. Yo, Taco Bell, when this blows up, when I become a big comedian, sponsor me, please. That and Jack Links. Honestly, Jack Links is the one I want forever. I've been saying since a kid, if I could have one sponsor in my life, it'd be Jack Links. But yeah, that was a fun night. Wednesday, it was my boy's birthday. Patty! Shout out to Patty! Yeah. It was his birthday, so went to Eddie's around 7, trying to get a spot. Didn't end up getting on. And then we went to Pizza Cafe Taché, Weekly Mike and Gatineau, for Patty's birthday. Yeah, that was fun. He got lit. We almost went to the casino. We didn't. We could have, but we didn't. Trying to be smarter about life. It would have been fun though, and I felt a little lucky that day, but no, we didn't. We just had a good time there. We had dollar pizzas, had some beer, did some spots. I did a story about me and Patty getting our friend really high off edibles and then him puking a lot, especially every time I talked he would puke. But yeah, told that story. Just had a good time. That was fun. Ate some tiramisu and carrot cake because, like I said, I'm a fat ass. I love dessert. Thursday came around and no spots. See, that's the one thing. I love Ottawa, and actually the open mic scene is amazing. Pretty much every night you can get up, almost, except Friday, Saturdays. But pretty much any time, not any time, but it's a really good open mic scene with a lot of great comedians here. But the one thing is, you can't go up 3 times a night, every night, you know? Some nights, just, you can't do anything, which that's the only downfall, because I wish I could just be doing comedy every single night, you know? I'll one day, because I love Ottawa, but I'll be out of here one day. So Thursday there was no spots. Poor boy normally has spots, but there wasn't any. Somebody's birthday, the owner's birthday at Poor Boy, so he wanted the whole room. So no comedy that night. There was no other spots. So I just worked at Absolute, and it was fun. It was actually really fun. Amazing show. First off, my boy Jesse Singh is in town. So that was amazing to see him host, because he's a beast. I love that dude. From Toronto, absolute killer. So he's the host this week. And then on Thursday, the openers were Scotty T, beast, Paolo C, beast, and Will Curley, beast. Yeah, amazing lineup. And then we got Jim McNally as the headliner, Canadian legend. If you don't know Jim McNally, look him up. Absolute hilarity. Guy is just naturally funny, but also the experience he has. He's always right there in the pocket. You can never phase that guy. He's doing what you gotta do. He's getting people laughing off riffs. He's got the material. He's got amazing. Canadian legend. Thursday's show was amazing because, like I said, you got Jesse, amazing headliner who was the MC, up and coming, like, he's gonna be a Canadian legend one day. And then you got Scotty T, Paolo C, Will Curley, all up and comers who are killers. Paolo C absolutely murdered. Amazing to see. And then Jim McNally, such a good lineup, such a diverse lineup, 2 different levels of comedy in there, and all beasts. So that was fun to just experience that. Yeah, that was an amazing night. Fun show, fun times. And you know what? Thursday, actually, I believe. Yeah, Thursday we all end up hanging out too. And because this is what we do, me and Carmina, late night, got some Burger King. Because this is what we do. Not anymore though, okay? I'm done. Today, no more. Actually, yesterday, no more food. I'm not eating, guys. Hunger strike. No, I just mean no more disgustingness. But Thursday, I had some Burger King and it was delicioso. Um, and then Friday, that was a light show. I worked. There was no spots to do. Obviously, Friday, Saturday, there's really none. But I worked. It was fun. It was a good time. Light shows, so it was chill, easy. And then end up kicking it with Jesse and our boy Johnny Bada, who drove from Toronto that day because he just called up Jesse. He's like, "Hey, what are you saying?" Jesse's like, "Oh, I'm in Ottawa for the week doing spots." He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna come." And he just drove from Toronto to Ottawa. He's a comedian too, hilarious. But after the shows, we all just kicked it, shooting the shit for a while, talking comedy. That was really nice. That was fun. Really good time. Then skated home. Oh man, I've been loving skating. The summer's here. The good weather's here. Even if it's not summer, it's spring. You can skate. So nice. Jeez. So that was fun, especially just shooting the shit, picking their brains, having fun, you know. And then yesterday, Saturday, same thing, honestly. It was very light night. My boy Tavis was on the show, beast. Fabio Ricci too, beast. But it was a good time. And then after, I did nothing because my teeth were killing me. By the end of the night, I couldn't even eat an olive. And I should probably go to the dentist, but also just brush my teeth and don't eat for a while, and then it goes away. No, truly though, I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna go to the dentist. I have to. But my teeth were killing me, so I just left after the show. After the late show, just sayonara, I'm outie. And I didn't skate yesterday because it said it was going to rain, which it did, but I didn't skate to work, and I'm so glad I didn't because afterwards my teeth were hurting so bad that it was like I just had to get home. And if I would have skated, I would have just had to skate home with bad hurting teeth, but it still would have been fun because skating, maybe, you know what, maybe I should have skated because then maybe just the enjoyment of it would have been like, oh yes, forget the teeth. Life is wonderful. You know what I'm saying, doggy? Shit. You know what I mean. Anyways. Yep. I also went to where the Red Blacks play. If you don't know what the Red Blacks are, it's the Ottawa Red Blacks, the CFL team here. Earlier yesterday, before I worked, I went to the Red Blacks game with Patty. I know you watching. Shit. We went to the Red Blacks game, and that was super fun. Or not the game. It was the first practice, live practice. People got in, especially it was season ticket holders, and my boy's mom is a season ticket holder. So we went there. They had free samples, and I had about maybe 1,000 free samples. They were giving out like pieces of hot dogs, pieces of meatball subs, and egg rolls. Altogether, I probably had about 7 hot dogs, 10 meatball subs, and 24 egg rolls. Not actually, but pretty much. Yeah, I was eating them like crazy. They were free. Also got a free hat. It's over there. I can't show it because I don't want to get up. But it's a nice Red Blacks hat. That was fun. My boy's mom is so funny. There was cheerleaders there, and my boy's daughter is like 7, so she's obviously meeting the cheerleaders. I knew one of the cheerleaders. She works at a comedy club. But so whatever, we talked to them. And then later on, we see them throughout the day. And then later on, my boy's mom's talking to them. She's like, oh, you guys should have posters. My niece or my granddaughter would get one. Or maybe my son. Or maybe my son's friend wants a... And I heard my son's friend. I was like, what? And she's like, you can get a poster of them and they'll sign it. And I looked at them. I'm like, I wouldn't do that. Don't worry. I don't want a poster. And they were laughing because it was hysterical. She's so funny, my friend's mom. Anyways. Yeah. So it was a good week. Honestly. It was a really good week. Really fun times. Life is beautiful, my friends. I'm really happy to be doing this. It's been 3 months. Soon, one day it'll be 3 years. One day it'll be 30 years, and I'll be doing this. I just like life, and I'm living day by day, because that's what you gotta do. You gotta live day by day and enjoy the ride. If you're at work, enjoy that shit. I know it sucks, but you gotta enjoy it. You know why? Because one day you won't be able to work there. One day you'll be in a different city. One day you'll have a different job. One day you'll have different people working with you at that same job. I don't know, but you gotta enjoy the moment. It's obviously hard, but also if you just be present and don't think too far ahead of like, oh, I just can't wait to get home and watch that TV show. I don't want to be here sweeping, or I don't want to be changing this tire. I don't want to be writing this freaking accountant thing that accountants do. Whatever it is, you just got to be like, okay, I'm in the moment right now doing this, so I might as well enjoy doing it. Whatever. I know it's tough, but that's a way to like enjoy your life, is just to be present, whether you're doing something you don't want to do or whether you're doing the greatest thing ever. Because I find both, if you're doing something you really love, you don't really feel it until later, like, oh man, that was so fun. But if you enjoy the moment, just like something you hate, you're like, oh, I hate this so much that it makes the moment feel shitty, but if you're just in the moment being present, allow yourself to be present, and then it can work out. Look at me, I'm a philosopher. I'm spewing a greatness. Anyways, I believe that's true. I believe it's blessed. But yeah, just live it day by day. There was MMA fights yesterday. There was the Netflix MVP thing. Ronda Rousey destroyed Gina Carano in 17 seconds. Vintage performance by Ronda. Amazing. And then Mike Perry destroyed Nate Diaz. Sad to see, but also Mike Perry is one of my favorites. I love that dude. So great to see. Nate is Nate. He's gonna get up after a loss and be like, yo, I can still whoop your ass, son. Which I love. People are like, oh man, he's delusional, he needs to retire. Nah, let him live his life. Get up after you lost and be like, next time I'll beat your ass. You know why? Because why not? Ngannou knocks someone out shockingly. He touches you, you're dead. So of course he knocked that guy out. It's what we do, sonny boy. Anyways, I believe life is meant to be lived. I love all of you. If you are still here watching this at the end, let me know if this camera angle is good, if it's better. I changed it up a bit. Yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. You guys are the best. Have a good night.